Sir, your humble servant, Bartholomew Williams. Forget nothing of it. I bring greetings of fellowship from Lord North. The Prime Minister is sincere in his desire to see an end to this misadventure. Well, Doctor, you are far from home. Perhaps the news has reached you late. Since your arrival here, 3 colonies have been reclaimed by His Majesty. That's a stirring tale to romance your French patrons with, but it is ludicrous to think that the greatest army in the world could be outmaneuvered by soldiers under the command of a New Hampshire attorney, or a battalion led by a Rhode Island blacksmith, or artillery directed by a Boston bookseller. France is not your ally. Mr. Vergennes pretends you do not exist. King Louis has nothing to gain from joining with America. Better for him that we cut each other's throats. Stressed you would view that personally as a simple equation. Time and men and money will defeat you. Now, it may cost us a great deal, but it will cost you more. Easy words on a sunny day in France. The reality is harsher.
Mr. Williams, I have the honest apprehension that you're threatening me.
I'm making you an offer, Dr. Franklin, because you seek independence. You may have it. All restrictive acts passed would be repealed, and you may debate the rights of man amongst yourselves for as much as you wish. It's enough to secure a family's fortune for the next 500 years. Long after this rebellion is forgotten and its conspirators turn to dust. Trust in your wisdom, sir. There's always your old profession to fall back on. Good day, Dr. Franklin.
Is it you?
Who else would it be? Well, London will be most displeased, especially with the news of Saratoga. What else? Want to use that? His father has a weak point. Better off with pounds, you know. Easier to cover your losses to the Royal Stock Exchange. You'll hear from me again. The usual method. Bancroft,
Yes?
would you consider yourself an Englishman or an American? Why aren't you privy to the negotiations? Does he suspect you? Can you get your hands on the boy's notes? You're not paid for excuses. Find a way. And paint him as the Judas goat. A letter is found. In it, he professes undying loyalty to his father and the British crown. Traitor. Doesn't have to write it, only has to sign it. It's hardly the worst that can happen to a man. Dr. Franklin, my thanks for receiving me again. My reputation. May we speak somewhere in private?
I'd be happy to oblige.
I thought you wished to parley, Dr. Franklin. Out here. If a passport could be obtained, would you be willing to negotiate in London without any French interference? I find it very hard to believe that anything could ever persuade America to throw herself into the arms of France. And you really afford to put faith in such a reluctant ally? America would have complete control of its internal affairs, lest we endlessly quibble over words. In the end, we are all Englishmen. Dr. Bancroft speaks the truth. If you did not care to negotiate, Why did you bother to meet again?
Cruelly imprisoned.
He abhors it, does he? Or unlawfully ferment. Quite the knack for treason.